the idea of this design tool is that you concentrate on one aspect of your game. You take one thing and you concentrate on that, and you do basically everything in the game in relation to this one thing. And this explains why the controls are so different in games. So let's look at Mario, for example, here. Mario is a game about jumping. Everything in Super Mario Bros. 1 is about jumping. Jumping is the thing in that game. So if you look at the things you can accomplish in that game with jumping, first of all, you move around the world with jumping. You can also jump over pits in Mario. You can jump over obstacles. You jump onto enemies to kill them, as opposed to shooting them. You can jump onto turtle shells to launch the turtle shells. You can jump onto turtle shells to stop the turtle shells. You can jump on to collect coins. You can jump up to get power-ups. You jump to break bricks. You jump to break bricks and kill enemies that are on top of the bricks. You jump to get the question mark boxes. You jump and you kill the boss character in the game, and you actually avoid his fireballs by jumping. So there's a lot of things in the game that are actually really related to jumping. And this explains quite a lot of the controls of Mario. So there are people who are asking why Mario can jump 5 times his height. Well, it's basically because the game is about jumping, and you need a lot of control for your jumps. That's also the reason why Mario has air control. In Donkey Kong, Mario didn't have air control, so when you press the button, it actually did the jump and you couldn't do anything about it. In Mario, you can move around when you're coming down. This also explains why the terminal velocity of Mario is so low, because he's kind of floating down. It gives you a lot of control to hit other things and go other places. This also explains why Mario is a boxy character. If he would be thin, he would have much less of a space to hit things with. And now because he's kind of boxed up, you can see basically hitting a Goomba, you have a hitbox that extends from this end of hitting it with this first pixel to this end hitting it with that pixel, giving you like 3 times the height, the width of the character as a hitbox for a Goomba, which is a lot, but it's basically there because it's about jumping. So if you compare this with Braid, which is a game about time manipulation, that game there's very little platforming in that game. Platforming is just used to move around. That game basically just explores time manipulation. That's the reason why Braid you jump only once his height. That's the reason Braid feels kind of floaty, and that's the reason why in Braid you can actually jump after you've left a ledge and started falling down, because they don't actually want to make it about platforming. We found a ton of very interesting details, at least for me, very interesting details about these from other games, but we're not going to bore you guys with those details. So if you're interested, you can ask me and I can rant about that. So let's go and have some beers, I think.